Hey, what's good everybody? It's Lance again, and today I'm coming at you with another Atlanta review. Today we're going to review the newest Atlanta episode starring Paperboy, none other than Alfred himself. We got The Woods, or just Woods. I believe that's what this episode is called. This episode I really liked. I really did enjoy it, and partly because of the fact that it was actually one of the more surreal episodes of the season, and also it was kind of like it taught like a really valuable lesson, I guess you can say. Like it's very well done, obviously, in terms of structure and composition of the shots and everything. Technically it's just masterful. Hiro Murai is just a great director. However, the story of the episode, or the concept of the episode, I think is very relevant to what Paperboy was going through. You know, he wants to keep it quote unquote real, so you know, he's trying not to be too mainstream, trying not to do Instagram posts, trying not to do this, trying not to do that, to make his image seem like he's fake. But unfortunately, that's what you have to do if you want to be a rapper. And, or, I mean, if you want to be any type of famous person, whether in any entertainment industry or anything of the sorts, you have to do stuff like that. I mean, it's just a modern age in which you have to take time, put effort into your image, you know what I mean? And he just doesn't want to do that, and he doesn't want to oblige himself to do that. Like, he doesn't want to tell himself that he has to do it. Anyway, the episode starts off with him just laying on the couch. He has like a brief moment of thinking that his mom is there with him, and she's saying that he's lazy, and it's probably just like one of his childhood memories of her. Presumably she's not with them anymore, unfortunately. So that's something that kind of felt weird to Paperboy as he was waking up. And then obviously he meets up with his girl, or just like kind of like buddy, you know, girlfriend, I guess you can say, like a friend, Sierra, who was kind of mentioned in the first episode when Earn confused Sierra with another girl that Paperboy was seeing. So yeah, Paperboy just has a couple of girls, but one of them, Sierra, he spends the day with. He goes out with her. They hang out. They have a good relationship. Off the bat, she comes off as somebody who just values superficial things like Instagram and the image of somebody. She's obviously an Insta model. Like, that's somebody she is. People take pictures with her on the street, and people know who she is. And I think she's also a former stripper, so she has like that mindset of just being there with the times and having an image outside of just being an actual person. Paperboy obviously escorts her to the nail salon where they had talked, and unfortunately they get into a disagreement about how, you know, just the image wise, like he doesn't want to be in her Instagram while she takes a selfie of them both getting a manicure. He gets mad. He tells her that please delete the photo. She doesn't oblige, and he gets up and leaves, calls her a hoe, this and that. And basically he just goes off on his own. He comes into attention of like three guys walking on the street. They look like young men just walking down the street talking about Star Wars of all things. And then out of nowhere, obviously, Paperboy comes and they encounter him, and Paperboy says that he's alone and he's just chilling, he's walking. He mentions that he doesn't have a car, he doesn't have anybody with him. Unfortunately, out of nowhere, they start to like kind of like, you know, you saw it, and I kind of saw it. It was very subtle direction here, but you saw all of them kind of like surrounding him, and it was three of them against one. And as soon as this stuff happens, as soon as they realize that, oh wow, you alone, like one of them pulls out a gun, they start beating on him. It's crazy. They get into a little tussle. They manage to steal his chains. They manage to steal his watch. However, one of them is left behind, but he's the one with the gun. Paperboy manages to dismantle him. However, he still has the gun in his hand. Paperboy starts to run into the woods. He doesn't know where he's at. He's trying to find his way out of the woods. However, he encounters this old man who's just kind of like a homeless person. He's a homeless gentleman, and he's kind of crazy, not crazy, but kind of weird in a sense in which, like, you don't know his origin, but you just know that he's there. And he starts to follow Paperboy around. Paperboy is just not having it. He tells him to leave a few times. He doesn't oblige by him. And one thing leads to another. Eventually he pulls out a box cutter on Paperboy and says that he's gonna kill him, or, you know, you better find out what you're gonna do before you die, and I gotta steal your shoes, yada yada. And what happens is that Paperboy manages to escape, however, to no objection from the man, as he still believes that he has Paperboy at Cutthroat, and basically just has the air in Cutthroat, like he's just like talking to himself. and it makes you believe or assume that, or just like kind of think whether or not the person was real or not that he encountered in the woods. I guess it's left up to interpretation. Somebody who I was watching the show with said that he wasn't real. I thought that he was real. That I still stick by that. And yeah, basically he manages to get out of that situation. He goes into a gas station and he starts to reflect on the day. He understands that he just had like a terrible day. It's the second time he's been robbed this whole season. It is robbing season, and I don't think that Paper Boi likes that he's been robbed about twice. And once by his plug, and now by some like punk ass kids, right? And then out of nowhere, you know, while he's trying to ice himself up with some bottle in the refrigerator, this dude asks him if he's Paper Boi. Paper Boi hesitates for a moment, but then he understands that, you know what, he's just been through so much crap today, he's not gonna even object to anything anymore. He agrees to take a photo with the guy, and he actually takes a few of them, and he starts to embrace this new image or this new lifestyle of just being a rapper. He understands that unfortunately you can't be, you know, a full real person and be on the radio and be selling out or like getting a whole bunch of great songs on the charts. You can't be a full-fledged rapper and then also be real. You know, there's no such thing. You got to choose the life, or you got to choose realness. All right, you got to choose the fake or the real. And that's something that Ciara tries to tell him, that, you know, you can't, you know, just act like you're this real person when you're on the radio, you're selling music, you're making money. You can't do that. You got to be able to choose one or the other. And Paper Boi right there, I believe, chose that he's going to live the life as a full-fledged rapper. And yeah, he's going to be acting different from now on. He's probably going to have security with him, or just always carry a gun, but he's always going to like he's not gonna walk by himself anymore. Like in the hood, he's not gonna do that no more. He's gonna have people with him. He understands that that's the lifestyle he has to live, and he's embracing that. I think that that's what I take from the episode personally. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I honestly got it 100%. It was really good. It was better than last week's episode, that's for sure. The Champagne Papi one. I didn't really like that one too much as I liked this one. Very good episode here. Paper Boi again. I really like Paper Boi's presence. He's great, and in every episode he is in. Yeah, this is a really good episode. Like I said before, technically it's great. Concept, great. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did you like this episode? What did you like about it? And if you disliked it, what did you dislike about it? Also, you know, just leave a like if you liked the video, because it really helps me out. And also subscribe, because you know you need over 1,000 subscribers in order to get any type of monetization on your YouTube videos anymore. I'm going to be back next week with another Atlanta review. It looks like it's probably going to be earning. The boys are just going to get himself into some trouble, and it's going to be pretty lit. And you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.